doing.
You're kind of just starting. You already missed like the first attack. It canceled. He played a level reverser.
Card Academy. CardAcademy.net. Order of $100, use code PIM. Order of $200, use code MEGAPIM. Now you're caught on. Yeah, but we weren't recording.
Does it have to be other, or can it target itself? Translation time! I have a new deck. I stink at playing the new deck. I'm probably not playing it correctly. It's okay.
Y'all been there?
Not exactly, it's not okay, but... okay, so choose one of your strange characters. So if it says choose one, you can choose to target itself, right?
Yeah, like that,
okay.
Kill.
So, on play, reveal top, it's a climax, rip, and no hand filter, but it's going to give itself 1500 power because it's also a strange character, and
Oh, no, I'm not going to bridge. I don't bridge.
Sure.
I don't like to bridge.
Front?
Because
For two. With the
pants
pants trigger, get back that. Hey, that was actually not a bad thing.
I figured that was about that.
Okay.
Reverse.
Why do you think we're building Red Bull can't lie?
Draw for turn.
It's a second opening. It's Mayo's opening to Balke.
Block. 1, 2. What's happening?
I dropped my cards on the floor because the sleeves are so slick. They did a slide and then it got dirty from the floor, and I'm not happy.
Better scotch guard that
That's why
man.
you don't play with new decks. New deck syndrome is painful.
But it's Nadeko.
Wait, is that a pun on new deck? Oh.
Yes.
A new deck. It is new deck syndrome going on right now. Like, she ain't even kidding.
Oh yeah, I know.
Everybody's tired of seeing this deck on stream because they've now seen like 2 games with it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I mean, I
Come
can
to
always
play.
play Dimitri's Kantai deck
Anyone?
against my Kantai deck if he wants to play it.
Drop 1.
Maybe, but it's not.
You know what
I don't really
you know
feel like
what'd be
playing
hilarious?
this Japanese.
You know what'd be hilarious though? Is if I beat you with your own Kantai deck.
You don't understand. That would piss me off, right?
Is he still going on about the Mill 3?
Yeah.
Like, after a certain point, it just becomes sad. It's like that is your greatest achievement in life.
If it makes you feel better, Dimitri, Love Live got that Mill 3 as a counter.
It's like if you're 30 years old and your parents are still
2-1
talking about like that
promo
time
for
when you
movie
like won the
extra
spelling
booster for
bee in
Hanaya.
3rd grade.
Oh my god.
I was
It's the
figuring
best
you
you'll never
just
make
buy
me
a couple
happier
of
than
them
that
and
time
troll
you
on
won
it.
that
Just
stuff
troll
in
try it.
3rd grade.
Sideboard them in.
But
Blue.
I have
It's a 2-1.
I've given
It's a
it to
character,
my children.
but it's a character
And
counter.
pay for
It
your
doesn't matter.
house.
It doesn't matter.
There was time I paid for my house. When I got to college.
Never happier.
Travis, you better watch out. He's just gonna buy the Hanayo promo and mill 3U.
Cut that.
He's gonna sideboard it in.
Hey. Do I care? I played against the worst, honestly.
The shot.
I played with cards that mill myself.
Yo, don't mill yourself in public. Comes in play. Top check.
Yeah.
Wait, did you just play a mill?
You'll notice that Maya's sister that has that ability, it's like been nerfed so that it only happens up to once per turn. Although it does give power for it, so yeah.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah.
I was happy. 1, 2, 2. Well,
Shinobu spell chanting is telling you now.
this is gonna be
Draw.
a level 0 game for the ages.
Clock. Draw 1. Draw 2. This is why. No, it like flew. It flew.
Oh, yeah, that must have been your combo. That must have been the combo you needed.
No, it's not.
I'm afraid of what you're gonna play next turn.
Draw 2. That's gonna be a stream highlight.
Oh man.
Oh god.
Did our
1,
camera
2,
get
3, 4,
knocked
5,
out of
6, 7,
whack?
8,
No, it
9. Okay, so I gotta play
Feels like it
this
needs to
card.
come her way a little bit.
Sorry.
There we go.
Okay. On play.
Win though.
Pay 1. Deal myself a damage. Search for a level 1 or lower character and add it to my hand.
I feel like like that if Terraformars gets a second set, that's probably gonna be an ability they get.
Of course, I'm gonna say it's a good card.
A lot of sets are getting this effect, but
yeah, everybody gets a Ricky Plume.
everybody gets a Riki.
It's
Everybody's
like the
getting
Oprah
some
Carr
kind of.
cards.
No, I know.
I don't know.
Look under your seat. You'll get a Ricky. You'll get a Ricky.
I have really mixed feelings about that. So I've had very good conversations with people about that, and I think the biggest thing is that I feel like I don't know. I feel like I mean, if you compare it to older sets, the older sets did a really good job of being like very thematic, being very much like this is what this anime is about, this is what this it does, and you get very creative sets. I think but it's like then people get mad when their set is missing something,
Yeah.
and I
feel like at this, like, they can still do that to a point, but right now there's so many
There are some
abilities that just like if you don't have that ability, your set is just kind of.
I feel like it's like if you don't have a level 1 plus combo that's kind of, well, at this point it's become free. It used to be that they almost always cost a stock.
Yes.
I feel like that's. I actually think the level 1 climax combo plus it's not you have to have it, but if you're missing it,
You need something to plus add level 1 because everything can just kill level 1.
yeah.
Before kill deck, it's just like.
What?
Yeah.
She has the additional ability that when she side attacks, she can give a character 1500 power for a turn. That's their second ability. I'm gonna be forced to discard it into turn if I don't do this. How badly do I need stock? I'm gonna play this, and I'm gonna play.
It's good, but not broken. It'd be broken
That
if it was a.
he's a 2/5. Is he a 2/5?
No, it's just a 2.
He's just a 2. Okay.
See, I like the changers.
All right.
But they
Maybe I won't do that.
my stock and
Yeah, sure.
turn, so it's just like I have to get it.
Yeah, that's
It's a
fine.
small step.
So this is a 2000 front
Have a hand after my first turn.
for 2 and a punish burn.
Like if I'm doing it right, if I'm discarding cards after I play small step.
Oh well. It wouldn't have made any difference. I would have triggered anyways.
Now I gotta think about what I'm leveling up with. Alright, draw for turn.
I haven't. I'm proud of that fact.
Have like what?
I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh. No, I
Oh
played Magic.
God! Don't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
I
Do
never
yourself a
played
favor. Do not
Yu-Gi-Oh.
play Yu-Gi-Oh. Trust me. Do not play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Be nice to the people on stream. There may be Yu-Gi-Oh people watching who like the game.
Sorry, Yu-Gi-Oh lovers. I hate the game.
Just go ahead and hit that unfollow button there.
Oh, shut up. I just don't like Yu-Gi-Oh. Sorry.
I played Magic was my
I chose
first
poorly.
TCG.
Same here.
Same.
Actually, no. My first TCG was technically Yu-Gi-Oh.
This is
I
my.
played Magic back when Magic was vanilla. So
I started playing Magic in Innistrad. I was very late to TCGs.
I
I would have never been allowed to do something like this growing up. So
I started playing card games when I was 7.
Same.
So that would have been 21 years ago. Magic is how old?
25?
So I was still fairly close to vanilla. I don't even remember which set it actually was.
Probably revised. Sounds around the time revised was.
Yeah. So because I started playing then when I was 7.
Definitely chose poorly. Alright.
Yeah. I still have another stack left.
what is that card?
I did stop to play.
500 in front, pay 2, rest, self search.
Okay.
I gotta get this done eventually. The downsides of buying
The downsides of opening a case.
Is it?
I know.
Yeah. Why do you think I give people cards? Because although I'll be honest, Julian, I typically find somebody to buy the other half.
we split.
Yeah.
So.
Usually what I do is I just find somebody to buy a non-foil playset, and I throw in the extra foils that I pull, because you usually always pull at least one duplicate SR, and usually it's like 2.
I haven't moved anything since this came into play.
Yeah.
Because I want extras, I'm probably going to end up slowly buying a second half of the case anyway.
want that many decks. I will say this: it's nice to have the extras because if you build multiple decks, like I have, like for Nisakoi and stuff and Love Live, I have so many extra singles because I've got like 5 Nisakoi decks, and that's not counting the ones in English.
Yeah, I might just single out ones. The only issue with the cards I want to single out are
Oh, man.
1, 2 sticks.
So are they gonna
All right.
reprint Nisekoi?
Stand. Draw
No.
the which set?
English.
Nisakoi.
Either.
Clock. Draw 1. Draw
should
2.
probably do English at least once.
Rip. Well,
I need to get that map.
You just have to buy a Meister set.
I need to get that map and play that color. All those cards in one deck.
Right? That'd be really hard to do though.
Well, I already want to play 2 of them in one deck. I forget what her proper card is.
Her prim and proper is red.
6,
I know it's
7,
red. I
8.
forget what level.
So
Oh.
I'm still gonna have to discard 1. That's fine. You know what? That's shenanigans. Pass turn.
That card is just.
Discard these 2.
I love
Wait a
that.
minute.
What was the second
I
one?
can't
The
figure out
3
how to
2.
get enough
1 second though. I'm gonna
green
double check that I'm not
cards
discarding
to
incorrectly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go to the waiting
She's
room.
global 500, global plus 1 levels as a 3 character.
Draw for turn.
And then when your opponent uses right shield, if they hit at least 1 climax, you can ditch a card to choose one of their characters and give it -2 to that card.
1,
Per hit.
2.
No, it's just if they hit a climax.
Is it?
Untrap.
I took that wrong.
If it was per hit, it'd be a lot stronger.
Yeah.
But most assisters at level 0 or 1,
Yep.
depending on how strong the assist
He's
effect
the wall,
is, would
right?
be
If
2k
he
powerful.
sees whoever.
Anytime you rest a card, it gets 1500.
Yeah,
Got
most
it.
assisters between level 1 and 0.
I rest a card against 1500.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is 500 for all rested cards. So.
Got it. Okay. Capiche.
Give me that delicious stock.
That's just
Yep.
green.
1, 2, 3,
I
4,
don't care. You can
5.
afford half the case.
Wait, is that right?
School.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Military.
Yeah.
5 all sticks.
Yeah.
X.
Wait, which deck am I playing?
Good God. I guess I should have just
The one, the
attacked
burn
last
deck,
turn with that.
apparently.
4, 5, 6. Ramp.
Oh, I'm just gonna have to bury that one in there.
My
1,
school
2,
paid for it
3,
for the Navy.
4.
Cancels.
So
Few.
all the money that I get is
2,
Yes,
3.
exactly.
Level. Sure. Hey, I got my levels on right though. That's fine by me.
Let's see them early
Draw. Don't really need this in hand anymore. Clock. Draw 1. Draw 2. Sure.
plays. Oh, and he gets 500 or 1k whenever another one of my modification attacks.
Okay. Kuchinawa. 4. Add this to hand. Put the rest in the waiting room.
What went to end?
The 3 2.
Okay.
That can drop early.
What's that?
Waiting room.
Julian, technically you could do this one.
Climax is right here. 1.
Yeah, I've had that in my deck.
Well, no, you could do this one.
Gonna trigger them all.
No, is that,
Probably should not have
No,
played
it's
that
not
event.
prim and proper.
yeah, I want to do a deck with all
You said 6 are in the waiting room?
I'm pretty sure hers is red.
Well, it's obviously
Yeah.
red, but
Bad decisions
I
were
don't
made,
know what card
folks.
it is.
On play,
There's the stat.
if it has experience level 3 or higher, I'm gonna choose when I play this character. Scry.
Right at the top. It's level 0.
There you go.
It is. Oh, it's a card I actually figured out how to use.
Leave it on top.
It's a
She gets
1
500
disc
power
battle.
for the
It's
turn.
or 002k. When the battle opponent becomes reversed,
Scry. Leave it on top. She gets 500 power for the turn.
so using combination with the level 0 reverser that says when it's reversed, choose your character gives 1500 power.
Yeah.
So you just crash the level 0 reverser, reverse. This is now
On play
3
gets
base.
X times the number of strange characters I have. She has the following ability: if she reverses her battle opponent, I can level swap. So, and she does counter self. So she is currently right now a 7k AK. How big is he?
He's at 6.
So he'll become a 7/5 when I begin to attack. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you probably want to run
Okay,
green
what?
because green is
Front
so
for 2.
heavy.
2k back.
Okay.
Wait, what was her power?
9. She came into play. There were 5 characters, so she's 7, 8, 9.
And he is 6, 7, 5, 8, 5, 9.
5.
Yeah.
Yes, that'll suit.
Why?
For how much?
For 2.
Almost a lot of stock that they don't have any power.
Yeah.
Front.
Top 5.
For 2. 2.
But they have some really,
Reverse.
they have a
Search.
lot of really nice effects though.
I might try to do the change.
Yeah. 1 to 2.
Yeah, that backup.
Percent.
Yeah, I can use it as a backup, play for its effect.
And then
I
front.
actually really like that change backup.
3 and a punish burn.
They're actually they serve 2 purposes in your deck,
And then on reverse,
and I don't think that one has to go to memory.
search. Add this to hand.
That change backup? No, yeah, it
Go
goes
to the waiting.
So that's kind of a downside. You're taking damage instead.
Are there
I think the one the next
7 in waiting room?
Yes. Or no, 6.
6 entry. Alright.
Double check though to make sure I'm not lying. 1,
no, not the one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's kind of why I'm trying to sort my cards.
Yeah.
Sift through them and slowly go through them and figure out what they all do.
I have a client that has all the effects
Yeah.
from the
Draw for turn.
So I just build decks on there, and then after I build the base deck and get a feel for it, then I switch out cards.
Yeah.
I love that card, and it's really cheap for no reason. This one or the 1/1? The 1/1? 50 cents. I got a 5/4. I think I only put it in one deck.
So glad you know that song.
Oh, plus 2 soul of this set's real.
Climax rare plus 2 souls. That's what that 1/1 goes for.
What does it get for it?
At the beginning of your encore phase, it goes to memory, and then it comes back at the beginning of your draw
Oh,
phase
I'm gonna
to retain more power.
Yeah.
And so there's a green back row. Not one back row, it's a decent card. When an SO3 character comes into play from the hand or memory, it gets 1k power.
Yeah.
So it comes back base 8/5, that effect 9/5, back row 2k.
Yeah, but the downside is you're giving up damage.
Yes. If you're not climax screwed, you can easily cancel it all. But
Alright, well, it's just gonna
a lot of
happen.
times with climax screwed,
Yeah.
like every starting hand, I ditch 2 or 1 or cancel it 3 times level 0.
Yeah.
What is his ability?
He has the climax combo to Clone Swamp.
Okay.
Alright, have a nice night.
So if he reverses something,
Yeah,
or
you
Yep,
reverse.
we should
Okay.
be here.
Not gonna be any use to me.
Yep, later.
Alright.
Sorry. I didn't play any at all.
oh, that does not have.
I've been doing this garbage.
That's actually okay. Yeah, I think.
What's the power on your Shinobis?
They are 5/5 from the experience, and they are both 6Ks because this is a plus 500 front assist.
Yeah, you gotta grab your cards in your hand. Alright.
Fool.
One.
Really?
1.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Really?
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Fumoff.
Fumafu. Choose one of your opponent's level 3 or higher characters and put it into their stock. For 2.
Boo.
At level 2.
Boo.
You give them a free stock. Depending on also what the set does.
Devil Homura. That is the answer.
Yeah. Well, not only that, Colossal Titan.
Oh, you've got a head up?
Level
Yep,
2.
that's going. Yeah, put that in your stock. The rest of the body dies.
No, it stays
No, it
on
doesn't.
board.
Oh.
It stays on board because the Colossal Titan has to go to the waiting room. It gets rid, but it does allow you to attack the arms.
They're at 6, you say?
Yes.
He's at 6, 7, 8. I still need the counters. We'll see what happens. 1, 2.
How do they survive without the head? That's my question.
1.
It grows back.
Refresh.
Salvaging. I'll salvage this.
Eczema sucks.
Scratch it open, alright?
Percent.
Tap. Oh wait, you're at level 2. I should cut.
And then I take 1 more damage. And then refresh, so 2. And then refresh. Okay.
Kill level 2.
Rip.
By
red for nothing. Nothing.
Okay. Stand. Draw. No clock. I'm gonna go ahead and play this event. Look it up to top 4.
You have to talk
Choose
to
a
these
strange
two.
character. Add it to my
Who
hand.
has to talk to what?
He's asking if he can have a slice of pizza over there. Some random dude.
This.
Sure, I can feed the children.
Are you a Syrian child?
All right. If these
Could you be?
if these two specific cards are in my level zone,
Minus one level in
minus
hand.
level in hand, when it comes into play, I may choose this and put it underneath it as a marker. When this goes from field to the waiting room, I may change into this 3/2. If it's not in my waiting room, I can pull it from the deck.
So you change it into it unless you have them all in hand.
Yeah.
Or they're in stock.
Or they're in stock. This is important.
Or memory against
Yeah.
some sets.
And then I'm going to play over and play another. Sure. Ability for her, Scry. Leave it on top. Give her 500 power for the turn. So she is a 10/5 front for 2.
10-5.
Syrian child. Are you a starving Syrian child? That's what he's asking.
2.
That's not gonna be. There's no way to get that big enough. Because 6. Yeah, I just did that before. Never mind. 1 and 2 cancels.
Yeah, you're gonna
What
cancel
is
all these.
happening? Stop it. Stop it.
This is 10/5 as well for 3 and a pants. I'm not gonna get anything back.
Green spills over. 7.
All we can eat is cheese.
Sorry, what? No, wait, who?
Dude was saying all we can eat was cheese pizza.
Oh.
Well, you're SOL then.
I have a pizza that they get put me light cheese on for some reason. If I can press.
Okay. And then this is gonna be direct for 2. 2.
Last stack. And then I have to sort these.
Tap tap.
Tap.
2.
So yellow is supposed to be Kyon, I'm guessing.
Yes.
It's Kyon and
Koizumi.
Well, at least I got yellow. Draw for turn.
and random characters that aren't.
Yeah.
Oh, his sister's in the picture. So.
Yeah.
And some random butler. That's related to Koizumi.
It's her butler.
Clock. Draw 1.
No, that's
No, it's her butler. Arakawa Dandy Butler. Arakawa. Or, sorry, Asakura. Never mind.
Brainstorm.
Clock swap.
Grab someone.
There is a use for that Haruhi crap promo that he gave us.
Grab this.
There are 2 yellow Haruhi cards that don't have traits.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's all that card is really anti Little Busters because of Riki and Kyosuke.
They don't have traits.
Most of some of Riki one of Riki's cards has maid because he's dressed up as a maid, but
It's Anti-Toma and Satan because they don't have traits either. I was gonna make a traitless deck because there's a level 0 in Haruhi that's traitless. Like, there's some really, it's like top, if it's a top card, you're top. All your like traitless characters get like pay 1 surge or reverse or something like that. I could be completely wrong, so I'll have to go through that stack of pile.
Search.
Huh?
send those trickless characters.
Which one?
They're probably coming.
Well, that would be this pile right here.
Is that the Musashi Adolf?
You want to go through it? Go ahead.
Does he have an early drop condition or no? Okay. It's the other one that has the early drop.
The Joseph.
Yeah, I was right. I was completely right. So it's this card. If it's the top card of your clock, all your trickless characters get the ability on reverse pay 1 search for a trickless character. So I wanted to make a trickless.
Yeah, something doesn't move.
Hey Mel.
Yes.
Is it a bad idea to feed Hikome?
Yes.
I have the Asuna one.
It's hilarious.
Feed it more.
Feed it more. It's
I
hilarious.
was fighting against.
I need attackers. Alright.
So my match against
For one.
One.
I can have
One.
Remember to be.
Cancels.
One.
One sticks. Level.
6.
Don't need that anymore.
Nothing super matters, but I guess I'll choose this one to not move.
he has a Nika
Yes.
Stand.
one, and he changed it to a level
Draw.
first turn.
Yeah.
No clock.
And, I couldn't do anything with it against Mahari at all. After the nothing.
Play over.
I decided to feed it and then feed it.
I'm just gonna let all these cancel because I'm stupid. That comes into play, marker.
That assumes they're gonna cancel.
Yeah, it's a stupid idea.
What, canceling?
This is bad.
Canceling is a stupid idea.
When this came into play, top check, put it on the bottom. She gets 500 power for the turn.
I forgot to top check at all. Last
I'm
turn.
starting to forget it. I understand how hard it is to forget.
You know my pain.
And technically I can do it twice. Wait a minute, I'm gonna do it again. Top check,
You just gotta do that.
put it on the bottom.
That'd be hilarious. Play a handful
Give her another 500 to turn because it's the character that comes into play that gets the power. Alright. Overswing for 3. 4 and a punish burn. That works. Punish burn. Direct for 3.
Like, where did I
3.
put that?
Direct for 3. 3. Yay, I dealt damage.
Did you deal damage now?
Well, I don't have to worry.
Melanie. If you resolve a brainstorm, if the last 4 cards of your deck trigger a brainstorm ability, you search, then take a refresh.
Yes.
Oh wait, yeah, it's Melanie. Alright.
Technically, they go straight to your waiting room.
We're not having this discussion again.
What? They got a resolution.
We didn't get a resolution on that.
Oh my fucking god.
I made them bring up the comprehensive rule sheet.
And the cards violate the comprehensive rule sheet, and the comprehensive rule sheet say that the card wins.
That's the issue that we had.
Can you please email Luke this conversation? And in fact, I think you should travel to New York and
This
do
might
that.
be worth it.
Well, I didn't get
Because
one
I
of
told
these.
Evan, because Evan was ruling. Evan at the Nats
Had it ruled for him.
had a roll for him.
That
The way that goes
with
against the
what they
comprehensive rule sheet.
said. Yeah.
That happens a lot.
Which was beneficial to Evan at that point in time, but
Technically, the wording on the card violates.
I'm just gonna have to hope.
it's the fact that there's a errata in the rule book and not just a general errata on every single individual card.
Yes, but the errata in the rulebook, where the rulebook says the card text
Yeah.
trumps the rulebook, is the issue.
What's the power of your field?
Yeah, we had it.
10K is 10.5.
How long was it? Hour and a half?
What debate?
Yeah.
We took up a good amount of time on this
Alright.
debate.
Just gotta swing. Triggers.
Swing the fences.
1, 2. 2.
1, 2. Cancels.
Burn for 1 plus 1. Burn for 2.
2.
That just canceled. No, that just stuck. Also, he gets power when he cancels. Not that matters. But yeah, 2K when his damage cancels.
Yep.
Okay. One of these is gonna be a trigger. For 2. Yep.
cancels.
For 2.
1, 2, sticks. Alright, so shenanigan time.
Yeah, I'll switch out to the other one.
And I believe there are 2 in my waiting room.
Oh wait, and you can check the top 3 when they come in.
It's look at top 3, add a card from them to hand. So I'm going to resolve. Send the rest to waiting room. So I'm going to let this one go first. This comes into its position rested. Look it up to top 3. Choose a card. Add it to my hand. Choose that. Discard the rest. Send this to waiting room. This comes into stage as rest. Look it up to the top 3. Add 1, 2. Add it to my hand. This is going to trigger refresh. Percent. Alright. Refresh damage. There are no targets in waiting room, so I search my deck. After I shuffle, I will look it up to top 3, add a card from amongst them to my hand.
I found it. It's on a Kiln card.
Oh, okay.
It's yellow Mikuru and Kiln. Trying too hard. It's a vanilla too. So I'm gonna run that in every deck.
Okay. Look it up to top 3. 2, 3. Add a card to my hand, put the rest in the waiting room. Alright.
You get to start this next turn with like half your deck in your hand.
Stand. Your 2-1 is his draw phase?
At the end of my turn, so they're all the same. So I'll choose this one off.
Okay. Draw for turn. No clock.
Not gonna clock?
Pay 1. Level assist. Her ability. Scry the top card. How greedy am I? Climax combo. They get 5,000 power, and when each one attacks, mill the top 5 for each climax deal damage. Front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deal 2. Individual assist may cancel. She gets 5,000 power for the turn. This is a level assist. This is 1k1, so this is really big. For 4.
I'm trying so hard to beat that.
Wait, they're individual instances? It's not just deal 5?
For each climax. Is the wording for each climax deal a damage? Yeah.
Okay. So she's different than Ranko.
Maybe not. Did I do it wrong?
Because Ranko is deal X damage.
Deal X damage. I may be playing it wrong.
That's why I asked. Because Ranko has the same type of ability, but it's deal X damage instead.
Well, I'm gonna double check it. So because I just built this today.
I know. That's why I brought it up.
I mean, it still would have stuck.
Well, if I
anyways.
don't cancel this, I'm done anyhow. So. Oh, wait, that was for 4?
Yeah, you're probably gonna cancel it.
Hopefully. But I'm not as compressed as I'd like to be right now. Cut.
Yeah, but then she can mill again and mill again and mill again.
Yeah.
You're fun.
Dead.
What?
Yeah. If I could have gotten my red climax into hand.
You could have probably had that.
Yeah. Because instead of playing 2 Musashis, I could have played 2
Burn Adolfs on reverse.
Akari. But yeah.
Yeah, when this attacks is for the sake of my own dream is in the climax zone, put the top 5 cards of your library in the waiting room. Deal X damage to your opponent.
Yeah,
it's not
one
an
instance.
instance.
Okay, so
Okay. X is the number of climax cards. So, I mean, it's still
Yeah, it
stuck.
was still stuck.
It,
And of
it-
course,
But
refresh
it does
damage.
matter.
It does-
Those
it-
wordings are very different.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's definitely.
Because that's like Kirari. Because Kirari
Yeah.
is burn 1 times the number of Kiraris you played, basically. And
This is just like a lot of fun though.
Yeah.
I don't think it's. I mean, do you think it's OP?
In that instance, when that just happened, where you were just able to, because I killed 3 of them at once, and you were able to go through like 9 cards to grab whatever you wanted out of them, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Plus, because you can grab a card, not a character.
Yeah.
So you
get
guarantee
so
that
you
you're
guarantee
getting the
X. Yeah. It's a card.
But the chances that that happening, being able to drop 3 of them and have them all happen at once is not always going to happen.
Well,
But, I mean,
if you think about it, the early drop condition of the 3/2 is one of those 3/2s. It's 2 specific cards have to be in your level zone.
Mm-hmm.
So the most that I can call to the field is going to be 3.
3 ever, yeah.
Because, and that's if it doesn't, like Jason said, get stuck in your stock or somewhere else, because, or hand.
I paid out that 8 off because it got stuck in my
Which
stock.
is a Bakemono and Nisei and Monogatari, it's a Gatari series challenge. I don't know how to refer to this set because it's got 3 different names.
Bakemono and Nisei, just the guitar.
The Guitaris. Because they're all Guitaris, because they're all
Yeah.
tails.
Alright, oh wait, let me
Yeah.
actually
That's
remember
what
to stop
guitar-
the recording this time.
Yay!